Chief Minister and Council of Ministers. Introduction. The Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers together constitute the real executive authority at the state level. While the governor is the constitutional head of the state, the actual administration and governance are carried out by the Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers in accordance with the parliamentary system. The Chief Minister is appointed by the governor and is usually the leader of the majority party in the state legislative assembly. The Council of Ministers is formed under the leadership of the Chief Minister and is responsible for policymaking, administration, and implementation of laws within the state. The Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the state legislative assembly, ensuring democratic accountability. Thus, the Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers form the backbone of the state executive, playing a crucial role in effective governance and constitutional functioning at the state level. Formation of the Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers at the state level is formed under the leadership of the Chief Minister and constitutes the real executive authority of the state. The process is based on Articles 163 and 164 of the Constitution of India. After the general election to the State Legislative Assembly, the governor appoints the Chief Minister, usually the leader of the majority party or coalition. Once appointed, the Chief Minister selects the members of the Council of Ministers according to political balance, experience, and administrative ability. The selected ministers are formally appointed by the governor on the advice of the Chief Minister and take the oath of office and secrecy before assuming charge. The Chief Minister also allocates portfolios and supervises the working of ministers. The Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the State Legislative Assembly, ensuring democratic accountability. If the Chief Minister resigns or is removed, the entire Council of Ministers must resign. Leader of the Cabinet. The Chief Minister is the leader of the Cabinet at the state level and occupies a central position in the functioning of the state executive. The entire Council of Ministers works under the leadership and direction of the Chief Minister. As the leader, the Chief Minister convenes and chairs cabinet meetings, decides the agenda, and guides discussions on important state policies and administrative matters. She ensures coordination among different departments and maintains unity and collective responsibility within the cabinet. The Chief Minister also has the authority to reshuffle portfolios and advise the governor to remove any minister. If the Chief Minister resigns or is removed, the entire cabinet collapses, showing that the cabinet derives its strength and stability from the Chief Minister. Conclusion. Thus, as the leader of the cabinet, the Chief Minister acts as the keystone of the state cabinet system, ensuring effective decision-making, stability of government, and efficient administration at the state level. Real head of the state executive. The Chief Minister is regarded as the real head of the state executive. Although the governor is the constitutional head of the state, the actual executive powers are exercised by the Chief Minister along with the Council of Ministers. India follows a parliamentary system at the state level, where the executive is drawn from and is responsible to the State Legislative Assembly. The Chief Minister directs administration, supervises the functioning of all departments through ministers, and ensures implementation of laws and policies. Thus, while the governor formally represents the state, the Chief Minister actually governs, making the Chief Minister the real executive authority and the driving force of the state administration. Link between Governor and Council of Ministers. The Chief Minister acts as the main link between the Governor and the Council of Ministers at the state level. All important decisions taken by the Council of Ministers are communicated to the Governor through the Chief Minister. Under Article 167 of the Constitution, it is the duty of the Chief Minister to communicate decisions of the Council of Ministers to the Governor, keep the Governor informed about the administration of the state, furnish any information relating to state affairs when required by the Governor. Through this role, the Chief Minister ensures smooth coordination and constitutional functioning between the constitutional head, Governor, and the real executive, Council of Ministers, thereby maintaining stability and effective governance in the state. Leader of the legislature. The Chief Minister is the leader of the legislature at the state level, especially of the State Legislative Assembly. Being the leader of the majority party or coalition, the Chief Minister plays a decisive role in the legislative functioning of the state. As leader of the legislature, the Chief Minister guides the legislative program of the government, leads debates on important state issues, ensures the introduction and passage of government bills, coordinates between ministers and the House to maintain discipline and majority support. Through this role, the Chief Minister acts as a vital link between the executive and the legislature, ensuring democratic accountability and smooth implementation of government policies. Thus, as leader of the legislature, the Chief Minister strengthens the parliamentary system at the state level and ensures effective cooperation between the state executive and the legislature. Policymaking power. The Chief Minister plays a decisive role in policymaking at the state level. All major state policies relating to development, welfare, law and order, education, health, and finance are framed under the leadership and guidance of the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister sets the policy agenda of the state government, guides the Cabinet and Council of Ministers in taking key decisions, ensures coordination among departments for uniform policy implementation, takes the final call on important matters affecting the state. Although policies are formally approved by the Council of Ministers, they largely reflect the vision, priorities, and leadership of the Chief Minister. Thus, the policymaking power of the Chief Minister makes him/her the chief architect of state policies and a central figure in ensuring effective governance and development at the state level. Appointments and recommendations. The Chief Minister plays a crucial role in appointments and recommendations at the state level. Although formal appointments are made by the Governor, they are generally done on the advice of the Chief Minister, reflecting the parliamentary system. The Chief Minister recommends appointment of ministers and advises their removal. Advises the Governor in the appointment of key constitutional and statutory authorities, as provided by law. Influences appointments to state boards, corporations, commissions, and public bodies. Plays a role in recommending names for Governor's nominations to the Legislative Council, where applicable. Coordinates with the Union on appointments requiring central consultation, as per constitutional or statutory provisions. Through these powers, the Chief Minister ensures that the administrative machinery aligns with government policy and functions efficiently. Appointments and recommendations strengthen the Chief Minister's position as the real executive authority in the state, enabling effective governance while maintaining constitutional procedure and accountability. Conclusion. The Chief Minister is the driving force of the state executive. As leader of the Cabinet and the legislature, chief policymaker, and link with the Governor and the Union, the Chief Minister ensures effective governance and democratic accountability at the state level. The Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers together form the real executive authority at the state level. While the Governor acts as the constitutional, nominal, head, the actual powers of administration, policymaking, and governance are exercised by the Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers. The Chief Minister provides leadership, direction, and coordination to the state executive, whereas the Council of Ministers collectively shares responsibility for government decisions and remains accountable to the State Legislative Assembly. Principles such as collective responsibility and individual responsibility ensure democratic control, transparency, and efficiency in governance.